Thought I'd put on a live stream while I make some salsa. Just got done working at the Renaissance Fair, selling some flowers. So, got off a little early, thought I might make some salsa. And usually, my channel tries to cover politics and some commentary and some puppies and whatnot, but I don't know what best way to do that with, folks. Not many people enjoy talking about politics, so it's not like something people seek to do in their free time. But I'm here if anybody wants to talk. I'm bored. Get to know me a little bit. My name's Anthony Cooley. I ran a page called PomPolitics. I'm trying to do a thing called 1461 days hashtag. And I do a post that covers the biggest news of the day in hopefully a way that's more digestible than legacy media. Give me a second. Gotta get my knife. Wearing my kilt. Got my puppies here. Got my gloves on. Let's say hi to the pups. Hi, Jack Jack. Hi, Panda. Let me say hi. You leave her alone, little man. She don't like face bites. Yeah, so there's my babies. I figured what better way to talk to anybody than cutting stuff up for salsa. Yeah, just the other day we had a big fire here right behind our trailer. You can see the trailer behind me is our Airstream. Right over there, that building. This one right there. Caught fire. We're about 50 feet away from it. Up for hours. It's a little stressful, but it was fun. Keep you on your toes. And for anybody who doesn't know, I'm 31. I'm from Ohio. I do say I spent some time in Georgia. I love Georgia. Spent a good amount of my childhood there. Not a Democrat, not a Republican. Independent, psst, don't you dare. Or progressive, whatever floats your boat. Kind of just sick and tired of Republicans and politics in that way. Evil fucking people. My goodness. There's no bottom to the barrel. Trump is now babysitting our billionaire in chief's child. They all flown on Air Force One, cost taxpayers $3 million for them to fly. It's just insane. It stinks because I was a big fan of him back in the day. I really did like Elon Musk. We spent $100 and put a down payment on the Cybertruck because I was a huge fan. I thought it looked sweet. I was playing Cyberpunk 2077 and it reminded me of the game. So yeah, we put $100 down on it, reserved our Cybertruck, and he went apeshit. He went haywall. And if it was really something as benign as not being invited to the White House from Biden, that is just so embarrassing. That is so embarrassing. Are you really that freaking petty? I don't know if I can see if people message. Where do you live? I live in Australia. Hi, Australia. I'm from Ohio, but I'm currently in Arizona right now. I'm in Gold Canyon, Arizona. I'm here for the Renaissance Fair. My partner plays bagpipes. He's a bagpipe player. He plays with a group called Tartanic. They've been on the scene for 20 plus years now. He's been part of the group for about 8, maybe 10 years. We've been together for 7 years. My best friend. We fight a lot, but I love him. Of course, we got our 2 baby pups together. If you're just now joining me, I'll let you say hi to my puppies. This is Jack Jack. And this is Panda. Yeah, I'm talking about you. You say hi? You say yes? Yes, that's right. Good, say hi. I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you. Yeah, those are my babies. Jack Jack is only 7 months old. and Panda is almost 3. Her birthday's on April Fool's. She'll be a grown woman. 30, flirty, and thriving. No, we have one Pomeranian and Panda, and we tried to get another Pomeranian. Our goal was to breed them. My mom used to breed Pomeranians when I was a kid. Always had them running around the house. But then when we got Jack, the white dog, my partner got him in Texas. We went to register the AKC paperwork, and we found out that they gave us fraudulent paperwork. Apparently it was for a different breed of dogs. We did a DNA test and found out he's a Pomapoo. So, not what we anticipated, but wouldn't trade him for anything. He's such a sweet ball of joy. I wish I knew where the off button was. That'd be nice, but you don't always get what you want. It's pepper, yes. I'm cutting up some peppers right here on the table here. I got some tomatoes, some onions, some cilantro. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of cilantro. It reminds me of stink bug. I don't know if everybody's got stink bugs where they live, but they are abundant in Ohio and they smell awful. They smell like burning plastic. Not fun. Your partner is a he? Yes, my partner is a he. I am gay. Always have been. I had 2 girlfriends back in the day, and I'm pretty sure my second girlfriend was the one who told me I was gay before I even knew I was. She was like, "Do you like boys?" I was like, "I don't think so. Maybe. Shit, I don't know." And what do you know? She was right. The partner I'm with now, we've been together for 7 years. He probably had 1 boyfriend before me, and I probably had like 4. A little bit of experience, but also not much. I don't know. We complement each other nice. I went to school for music. I have a degree in music. I studied classical singing. Basically trained to be a choral scholar, which means that you'd usually see me in like your church or something singing backup, making the church sound pretty. And then the pandemic hit and my big boy job went bye-bye. Now I spend my time working on this trailer behind me. This is our Airstream, 1972 Airstream. Been working on it for 2 years now. So much left to do. I got the shell off. We did a full subfloor replacement. Did a bunch of buck riveting. Now we're at the part where they say it's fun, but it's not very fun. You're supposed to build the furniture and install your appliances. Not fun. Whoever says that is effing lying to you, or they have a very good job education in that field. Yeah, I'm a trained musician, but I got a lot of this done from YouTube. God bless YouTube. If you break down whatever question you need, you're almost guaranteed to find some kind of information on YouTube. Would not have made it this far without random influencers who have taken on this same weird challenge. Hi, Habib. Hi, Lena. Yeah, I forget that people can talk to me. I'm just going to sit here and talk to myself because I'm great company. If you didn't notice, I can be great company. You know, usually right now I'd be working at the fair. There's probably like 20,000 people at the fair behind me, and I should be walking around having fun, but this is my 5th weekend here. The glimmer has faded just a little bit. I still love it. Yeah, back where I'm from in Northeast Ohio, it's snowing and blizzarding. They have snow and ice, and since we got here about 5 weeks ago, it's solid 70, 80 degrees. The nights get a little cold, but it's to be expected. It's freaking winter. I'm good, Lena. How are you? Anybody who's watching right now, I created this YouTube channel to talk about politics. I want to reach people in ways that I feel like would make a difference. But who knows what that actually looks like. I can make videos, but I'm very bad at editing. It is such a nightmare. It was a full-time job just to edit a video after you have made something. So why not try Live Out, where you can see me, ask questions. Good. I'm glad you're okay. So from Australia, if I have somebody from Australia, I don't know how on earth I would have came up on your feed, but welcome. Born in Ohio, grew up in Georgia, moved back to Ohio when I was 16, and kind of stayed there. My mom passed when I was 16, and I kind of stayed put. Didn't make much sense to do anything else. If anybody wants to talk about, is Trump a good president? No, he is not. I wish he was. We had an opportunity to see how good of a president he was, and he kind of freaking blew it. Over 1 million Americans killed from the COVID pandemic. He lied about it and instructed people to inject disinfectant into their... Like, come on. No, he's not a good president. He's a liar. It honestly breaks my heart. I don't like talking to people and making them feel stupid for believing him, because it's easy to believe when you don't follow the ins and outs of politics every day. It's intentionally confusing. They make it so that it's almost impossible to grasp everything. That's on purpose. No, Trump is a liar. He's a bad person. But at least he got a new job. He finally got his first job this week. Just yesterday, he is now babysitting our billionaire-in-chief's son. He would never even babysit his own kids. No, Trump is probably one of the most criminal individuals in our entire country. He's bankrupted 6 casinos. Simply look up Trump Water, Trump Steak, Trump Casino, Trump Hotel. All bankrupt. They all went bankrupt. Anybody who calls him a business genius is either not aware or doesn't know how to run a business. Not to say that I'm wholly qualified. I'm a musician. I do not claim to be some kind of business person, but I do listen to people who we consider credible, highly qualified. Every one of them says the same thing. Anybody worth listening to says the same thing. In today's information ecosystem, you can basically find a lie, confirm a lie in every direction. It doesn't make it true. It doesn't make it true. What he does is he attacks our institutions, the ones that we've spent decades and so much money building, just to spread lies and misinformation and propaganda, overload the system so that people feel apathy towards politics. It's clever. He's really playing from the Soviet Union playbook. He's doing a great job. If you want to call him a great president in that way, sure. Great. It was awesome. Fucking bee's knees. Oh, so sad. You're right. I don't want to be. I don't want to be right. I really wish that Americans had a better option between two people. Yeah, the two-party system does nobody any favors. It only disenfranchises the majority. What's politics like in Australia or wherever folks are from? Feel free to chime in. I've debated many ways to try and tackle live streaming. I play video games, so I figured video games might be a fun way to get people at least into the conversation. And that may still happen, but if you can't tell, I'm in the trailer behind me. There's no electric hookup. I mean, we have electric, like a power strip, but it's not like a full-on house. We can't plug in everything. We don't have a heater. We don't have air conditioning. We do have a plug-in pan. We do have a microwave. It's about all you need. And right now I'm making a metric poo ton of salsa because it's easy to eat, it's good for you, just takes forever to chop everything. No, this is not a food channel, even though that would be pretty fun too. I'm not a cook. If you're curious about the way I look, I'm 50% Irish and 50% Lebanese. So if I look Middle Eastern, there's a reason for it. True American, but definitely a mutt. Iran, oh cool. Care to tell me how things are going where you are? That's awesome. I feel like Iran is a country that's very much misunderstood. I feel like we kind of went there on some glory mission and made life a living hell for a fuck ton of people, and then we claim that we're some peacekeepers. Go ask them what they think. They won't call us peacekeepers. No, Iran is a good country. The people in it, I've only seen and heard good things. When it comes to politics, I do feel like they got a shit end of a stick quite a few times. No, that doesn't make me a Hamas sympathizer or a terrorist sympathizer. People are people, folks. People are people. We're all cut from the same cloth. It's tempting to take my phone around with me. I could take everybody on a journey through the fairgrounds. There's quite a bit of people, quite a stuff going on. At this point, it's just easy to not go in. I know what to expect. Lots of pretty people. Lots of weirdos, the good kind. Anybody watching ever been to a Ren Fair? What do I do for a living? Well, I'm a trained musician. I sing. I usually go to church and I sing in church choir. The pandemic hit and I lost my job doing that. So for the past 2 years, I've been unemployed working on this trailer. We did a quote. We bought the trailer in January of 23 and we got a quote to see how much it would cost to get all the work done. And it was over $100,000 for all the bells and whistles and the labor and all of that. So instead, gay individual power, we can do anything if we put our minds to it. And I was like, I will figure it out. And by gosh, I did it. On the home stretch, we got the hardest part done. I'll give you a quick walk around. I can take a break from my salsa. So here's the trailer. We're gonna go inside. So this is what I've been working on, this blue. It's a segmented end cap. It's all aluminum. You can see the roof, the ceiling here. Here's all my wires, my insulation. There's my bed. This is my home. Welcome. Yeah, we got black walls. Got a skylight. Got all the good stuff. Probably help if I turn the camera around. Here you go. Here's our bed. Ta-da, ta-da. Here's our microwave and fridge. Here's my cute little altar with all of my favorite things. And there's my partner. Me and my partner. Yeah, it's kind of filled with junk at the moment because we drove here from Ohio. We drove 2,000 miles. We had a trailer full of stuff. So right now, underneath our trailer is kind of packed with things. Good friends. How you doing?
Pretty good.
Good. And here's the front of the trailer. You can't miss it because we got that pride flowing. You know. So yeah. That's my life. That's my home. With my babies, my man, and not enough time. Can you believe in Iran? It's 2 a.m. where you are? That's got to be very confusing to see all the bright sun in the background. Yeah, it is 4:05 p.m. here. And it's, I think, an hour behind what we have in Ohio. So my Ohio friends are actually in 5 o'clock right now. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Tell me more about Iran. Things okay there? How's the politics? What's the politics like? Would love to know more. It's that kind of day. And when it comes to politics, I follow a few people. I follow Brian Tyler Cohen. I follow Midas Touch. I follow all these people. And I don't know how they get videos that play in the background while they comment on them. I am not tech savvy at all. I've tried. It's very confusing. Maybe in time. But until then, I think this format might be a little easier for me to just talk to people. More prone to a mistake, but you're getting the real me. I'm getting nothing fake. Of the 2 people watching, who's watching? Feel free to say hi. I'm gonna call you out. No, I didn't just drop a pepper on the ground. A little dirt don't hurt. Politics. I don't know if anybody is friends with me on Facebook that happens to be watching, but if you are into politics, I highly recommend checking out my Facebook page, my PomPolitics Substack or Patreon. I'm on all of those. I tend not to post my personal photos on Facebook anymore. Any less I can make my data valuable to them, I will take it. Mark Zuckerberg can kiss my ass. Hope you see that. It's good and stable. Masood, keep it stable. Good. Honestly, when we're here in the West, we don't get quality information on how other countries are doing. The United States, as of 2024, ranks like 23rd in all of the countries as far as their happiness index. We're all tricked to believe that we have the best here. We are just the tits. We are awesome. We're Americans. But really, we pay way more for health insurance with way worse outcomes. Housing is not a thing. Good luck finding a home, ever being a homeowner at 30 or anything younger than that. It's out of reach. It's gone. There is no opportunity for some kind of middle-class boon for us. Trump is steady milking all of the money from the bottom and usurping it to the top. Yeah, anybody who says they like Trump and his policies, they can't be telling you the truth. His policies only help a very small group of people. And we, my friends, are not part of that group. Not part of it. Nope. Everybody's excited that RFK Jr. is our HHS secretary. Like, doesn't matter that he used heroin for 14 years. Doesn't matter that he eats roadkill. Doesn't matter? It doesn't matter? Apparently not. The other day he said that he couldn't pronounce it, but he said riboflavin, whatever it's vitamin B2, and he called it a toxin, a carcinogen. Head of HHS, and he doesn't even know what the fuck riboflavin is. It's comforting to know. It's not like he wasn't responsible for a measles outbreak. Now he's walking back his stances on being vaccinated because he knows you're just going to kill your own base. You can't have a big support system if they're all freaking dead. Yeah, Michigan just got their first confirmed case of measles. Michigan. It's been Texas for a while now, but Michigan is now on that list. It freaks me out because we're supposed to go to Texas in a couple months, and of course I don't want to go there during a crazy measles outbreak. Super contagious. Tomato. 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 Potato. Patata. Let's call the whole thing. We're getting 500K. And I ran to buy food per person. Wow. Yeah, that's I don't know how much 500K Toman is, but it's something. You guys have money allotted and allowance for food, which is pretty amazing. That's awesome. The closest thing we have here is called SNAP benefits, or food stamps, better known. And in order to qualify for food stamps, it's different in every state. In Ohio, they require that you work at least 20 hours a week to qualify for food stamps. And of course, if you're working 15 hours a week, that don't qualify. And of course, I think they only allot like $1.60 per meal. So each month you only get about $400. And that includes, like if you have a kid, it's like maybe $500. It's not enough. It's not enough. And that could be overreaching. I just know that food stamps are not nearly enough as they should be. When Biden first took office, he passed the American Rescue Plan. And one of the points of that plan was to offer an increased child tax credit. That child tax credit is responsible for eradicating almost 40 to 50% of childhood poverty, just from that one thing. And it was temporary. Republicans made sure that they didn't renew that part of the bill that would have fed America's children. No, they're not okay with free school lunches. They're not okay with freedom of expression. They're not okay with pride flags. They're not okay with anything. They're real fucking sensitive. Real fucking sensitive. 5 USD. Oh, wow. 5 USD per person. Is that a day, or is that like for a period of time? Because that doesn't seem like a whole lot. Granted, food here is very expensive. You can easily spend almost like 20 to 40% of your paycheck just on food. My partner and I, we don't eat very much, and if we go to the grocery store, it's probably like $200 for a week, maybe 2 weeks if we're lucky. It's not enough. Yeah, I myself, I don't think I've ever made more than 20 grand in my life a year. When I file my taxes, I've only filed and gotten 20,000, I think, one time. On average, I make about 10 to 15 grand a year. Mostly gig work, doing what I can, where I can. It's never enough. Of course, if you live in America, they expect you to take advantage of public transportation. If you don't have public transportation, you better have a car. And if you have a car, have fun. It's very expensive. Gas is expensive. Maintenance is expensive. Tolls are expensive. Yeah. Whoever tells you the American dream is the thing, lying to you. There may be opportunities here, but it can't be the best the world has to offer, I have to think. And Ramzan, every 15 days. About how much do you pay for like your grocery outing? Does like a full cart of groceries or bag of groceries cost less than $5? It's a common food in where you are? What's like a common snack? Me being Lebanese, my grandma's not Lebanese, but she made sure to prepare Lebanese food for me growing up because she knew that my mom and I were part Lebanese. She made something called dolmades, or stuffed grape leaves, dolmas. My absolute favorite. I love them, I love them, I love them. She made them a little different though. She made hers warm with hamburger and rice and dill on the inside. And she'd attempt to make her tabbouleh. Suburban white woman doesn't make the best tabbouleh, but she tried. I'll tell you what, I hate cutting tomatoes. One of the worst things to cut. Got that waxy outside. Sharp as knife, it don't matter. I figured the container I brought would be enough to hold my stuff, and I don't think it is. It's getting pretty full. My hair's flying all over the place. My hair's not usually this long. Now, once I lost my choir gig when the pandemic hit, I wasn't expecting to see anybody, so I started letting my hair grow out. Not a common thing for me. Usually have a nice short cut. Look at this, I got a freaking ponytail. Put my hair in a man bun. What is going on? Get your bag of food. You enjoy your day, Habib. Come back and visit me sometime. Thank you for stopping in. It's 2 a.m. there, so I'd be pretty tired. Well, thank you for joining me. If you stopped in at any point in this, thank you. Just figured I'd cut some veg and talk to people because I'm bored, and why not? So I may do this again sometime. I may actually pull it out and go on a walk and show you what I'm surrounded by. It's definitely worth seeing. Follow my PomPolitics page. Go check it out on Facebook. Go check it out on YouTube. Check it all out. Look at it. Read my 1461 day post. We have 1461 days. We're currently living through 55. We're on day 55. So, yeah. Stay informed. Don't fall for the crap. Don't let people lie to you. No one likes being lied to. I won't lie to you intentionally, at least. If I lie to you about something, I'll own up to it at some point. Correct me. Tell me I'm wrong. Otherwise, take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.